Hi there. Hi, hello. I'm back with another video, and this video will be a different sort of video. I mean, it will not be entirely different from the booktube universe, but it is actually a TBR. So basically, I have never really made a TBR sort of a video here. I have made few book hauls and few book reviews, but not a TBR. So today I thought of making it as I had a bit of free time, and I really wanted to talk about the books. Like most of the books I think I have mentioned, maybe I haven't actually. Okay, so let's get into that. But before that, let me tell you, it is like, can you see this? Let me just show you a bit. Yeah, you can't really see it, so whatever. So these are some of the books. Wow, it's heavy. Yeah, so yeah, I will talk about these, and there are a few more. Few more. So let's get into that. Okay, so let's start without any further ado. First of all, let's talk about the books which I was actually reading. So first of all, Card Golab, I talked about it, how I got it. So I actually read first 3-4 poems of the book, and it's pretty good. It's not bad. But the thing with poetry, I feel it's a thing with me. For novels, you can just continue, then stop, then come back. But with poetry, it is similar, but I feel like I have to finish it in one go, which is not a great thing, honestly. So let's see how I do with that. So Katgulab I want to read, but I don't think it will be a very spontaneous, continuous reading. I will take my time and I will finish the book. It is quite enjoyable in that sense, like it is about romance and love and all that. It's like enjoyable, not bad. Then this book I have shown it, I think, in my second to last video, I guess. 97 poems, and I read the first one, and I really liked that one. I told you this poem doesn't have a structure, and that's okay. It's a interesting one. I think I recited that one as well in the video. So again, same goes with this one. Like with poetry book, I am a more of a novel reader. I have read many novels, but not poetry. So that's sad. I want to read more poetries, and not all poetries are completely you know difficult or something. I mean, poetries are not that difficult, but some of the poetries, those require more concentration, or more, what should I say, like you need to read between the lines. Yeah, I think that's the phrase, or idioms. So some poetries need that, some of them doesn't need that. Some of them are easy, like Kamala Dash is not easy, but Kamala Dash is in introduction, if you have read, it's a poem which you can relate easily. So that happens with me, that when I'm reading a poetry, maybe sometimes I don't get it at the very first attempt. So that's a thing. Anyway, so I will read this and I will let you know. Then here I have a book which I got back in 2023, and actually it was gifted to me by one of my sister come friend. I read quite a lot actually. Let me check how much did I read. It's a good book. Oh, 45, 47. Interesting. 49. Yeah, I think I have read almost 50 pages of the book, and then I stopped. And I like the book actually. There are multiple opinions regarding this book now, but some people really like this book, and this book is Atomic Habit, by the way. I'm just talking about the book without showing you. This is Atomic Habit by James Clear, and like the copy that I own, it's pretty decent, not bad. But the deal is like I just read that part, and it did bring some changes in me, but I never really finished it. So I have put it in my TBR so that I can finish it. I do intend to finish this one, because I haven't read many self-help books, but this one is like a good one for me. Habits, because I believe if you are disciplined, things will fall into place eventually or slowly. Like if you are disciplined, things are better. Though I have read multiple, not multiple, like few non-fictions, but self-help, I have read this one, the first 50 pages, and I also have read another self-help, How to Make Friends. So by, I do not remember the author's name. If you know, drop in the comments. Okay. So yeah, then I have another book. I got the second copy from College Street of this one, and it's like the original second copy, not a pirated one. And I got this one in 2023, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, not 22. I know it's by APJ Abdul Kalam, because the first book that I read, I mean, you know, Now I can call myself a tiny small reader. Not, I haven't read a lot of books, but I love reading. I enjoy reading, so I can call myself a reader, I guess. So before being this kind of reader, I used to read from my childhood and all, but that is very limited. It was not like, oh my god, I have to read a book. I'm like, no, I loved stories. Always I loved stories, but I used to uh, you know um, get those stories from different forms of media, like web series, manga, what pet fictions, and all those things. As an English literature student, I read some of those things in my syllabus, so that was different. But reading just for reading's sake, that I started at around 2022, end of 2022. And that's when I read APJ Abdul Kalam's book Wings of Fire. That was my first book in that journey, and I was totally like in love with the book. I love the book still. Like, it's beautiful. It is like not, it's not fictional, of course. It's an autobiography, and it's beautiful. It is so inspiring. It's a great book, honestly. Some parts of it, some technical aspects of it, like the aerospace and all those stuff, some of those parts I didn't get, but I love the book anyway. So then I thought of taking this one. This is Ignited Minds, by, again, APJ Abdul Kalam. So I just got this one and I took it. It's like in a very good condition, but I haven't really got my hands into this. Like, I haven't started reading. That's a sad thing, but I want to read it. I want to revisit Kalam in that sense. Then I have Sudha Murti. So if you ask me now that would you like to read Sudha Murti now, maybe I will say not a lot. But when I got the book, I was like, man, I want to read this person, because that time I used to watch many speeches and all these kind of things by Sudha Murti, and I still, I do not hate her, but that admiration, that has somehow faded a bit. But I got this book at that time, and the cover is very good. The 3000 Stitches, Ordinary People, Extraordinary Lives. So I feel like I will read this one before reading Heart Lamp by Banu Mushtaq, the book that got Booker last year. Yeah. So I of course plan to read that one, but before that I think I would read this one. Like, it is also about ordinary people and all. And I would also like to read Sudha Murti, because the name is interesting. Like, I want to know what it is there, what is there. Like, the chapters are not that very, like, the chapters are not that big actually, 16 pages and all. I think I can do. So yeah, mm, but I want to read this one. Then there is another book. I almost read this one last year before choosing a different book. I do not remember. Maybe before choosing Happy Place, or no, I do not remember. Before choosing that book, it was there. I already bought this book last year, or maybe the year before last year, 2024. And it's a Coelho. It's a very famous book, like very 65 million copies sold. Everybody talks about it everywhere, but I want to read this one. What is in there? What does it mean by The Alchemist, a fable about following your dream? What is in there? Is it what? I have zero idea. And you should not be surprised, I do not always buy the books just because of the story in the. I sometimes just buy, oh, I should buy, that way. I mean, not a very good life decision, but I did what I did. So I want to read this one. There is a story, like the blurb, and when I bought the book, I didn't read the blurb. Sad, because it was back in 2024, I guess. Because from 2025, I have been a very mindful buyer. Not really, whatever. So I at least checked the blurb or whatever is in there. But I just thought, oh, also one of my friends said that this book is really good and her suggestions are good. So I just got this one. So I want to read this one. But you know what happens with, basically, maybe I'm reading a book. For example, currently I'm reading. You will get a review soon. Like, I I love this one. Okay, so this is Midnight Children. I will not show you much. This is Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie. So maybe I'm reading this one. Now my heart is saying, okay, after this I would like to read something romantic. Maybe I will go for something. No, I want to read something socio-political. Maybe I will go for something. No, maybe I will read something, that will make my heart happy. And maybe I would like to read something sad. I will. I mean, I am planning that yeah, I need to finish this, but after finishing a book, my feelings guide me to read the next book. So that's why this is a condition of my TBR. It's a very different kind of TBR, I guess. Next, I want to read this book so bad, man, because like, I mean, the scenario, the political, social scenario is interesting nowadays. Very, very interesting. It has always been interesting, but in a bad way. So this book is a socio-political book, and I want to read it. Hassan Azizul Haq, Agun Paki. I got this one. I haven't read it. Now I write the date and all that I got. Oh my God! How could this is from days? Oh no, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like the page is like a bit coming out from here, if you can see. Yeah. Oh, I'm concerned. Anyway, I want to read this one, but I feel like I will go with one Bengali and one English book at a time. That's why I'm reading Midnight Children. I have also started Shishir Kavita by Rabindranath Thakur, and this is Hassan Azizul Haq, Agun Pakhi. So I do plan to read at least this one or Joler Upor Pani by Shopnamoy Chakraborty. Let's go to that book next. Actually, it was there at the very last of that TBR. It's a big one, but I thought I should get one Shopnamoy Chakraborty. There was another one like Holde Paki, I think it was there, but I thought no, let's read the blurb. And when I read the blurb of this one, Jolly Report Pani, I thought this is my book. Let's buy it. It's from days and the I this Ashish Rajul Hawks, this Agun Paki is also Ananda Puruskar, and this is also Sahitya Academy of 2023. So I just 2023 means 2023 for the non-Bengali speakers. So Joler Upor Pani, that you can simply translate to uh, water over water. Yeah, jol is a very water. I mean, jol is water and pani is also water. If you are a Hindi speaker, you would know. So yeah, this book I absolutely want to read either any of this. I mean, either this or this, because bro, I have two. I mean, I feel like I need something socio-political in my mind right now. But this is a big one. I actually am gonna finish a big one soon. So I don't know. It's like it's not that big though. It's Bengali, 432 pages only. But I do not know. Maybe I will read because 432 I have actually finished. That is Kalbela by Shomran Boshu. I will talk about it on a different day. But I feel like this is something I also want to read. This like look at the beauty. It's so beautiful. I have a very beautiful novel up here, but that is for someone. That is a gift. When I will meet that person, I will give that to him. So yeah, so that book is there, but I cannot show you. But I will get a copy of that book soon for myself. I will show you how gorgeous it is. Crazy. I mean, I do not judge a book by its cover, but I appreciate a book by its cover. Then I have Titas Ekti Nodir Naam by Advaita Mallo Barmon. I have always saying Aditya Mallo Barmon, Aditya Mallo Barmon, and that doesn't make sense. It's Advaita Mallo Barmon. So Titas Ekti Nodir Naam, it has been in my wish list for a long time. I mean, Titas Ekti Nodir Naam. How unique is this? So this is also like I am actually planning to read this one soon, super soon. Let's see if I read it, you will get to know. Of course, you will get to know. Then we have a different book, not a different one. A book. I mean, a writer whose books not are whose book is close to my heart. You know, it's Khaled Hosseini, and it is Kite Runner. See, one thing I would like to mention before showing it, or let's just show this to you. Can you see the bookmark? Harry Potter girls or boys or whatever you are. I mean, Harry Potter people, the Potterheads. Are you jealous? Don't be. Okay, you will get something like that soon. Manifest, manifest. Anyway, so I got that from the book fair. So this is Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. No, this is not Kite Runner. This is A Thousand Splendid Suns. Now my heart, like I think last year during February or March, I was reading Kite Runner. This year I feel I should read another Khaled Hosseini. That's what I feel. I mean, I like I am not pleased with my happy life. I want tears running down through my cheeks uh, every time of the day. Anyway, but I really want to read this one. I don't know, man. I really want to read this one, like really. And then I will tell you which another one is there which I want to read. I mean now, if it is possible, I can read it now. I am so into it, but I will not do that. I will finish one. I will complete one by one. Simultaneously, I will read only two books, not multiple. Not no no no. I will not let that happen. Do not worry. Okay, so that is one. And then I have White Nights by Fyodor Dostoevsky, and again this one I want to read. I'm not sure. Maybe I will read it soon. I mean, I was actually planning to finish the shorter books that I have over here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, let's see. But I would love to read this one because I'm getting so many references and everything in my Pinterest, Insta, everywhere. Everybody is talking about White Nights, and I'm trying not to get spoiled. I know I am also not that afraid of spoilers actually. Basically, that doesn't affect me that way, and also I forget most of the times. So that's true, but also, just hearing it makes me feel like, no, don't tell me. I want to read it. I want to read it. My heart tells me that I have to read everything to know about everything. I do not like to read summary anymore. What a way of thinking, man. Anyway, then we have Sally Rooney, and I want to read this one as well. And let me show you a bit of. Should I do make a video about my bookmark collection? That will take a lot of time. Yeah, but I mean, not the collection, just taking out the book, just taking out the bookmarks from the book pages. For example, this bookmark is a very special one. It's like a Bangtan themed bookmark. If you can see, it's of course man-made, or rather a woman-made, made by me actually. It's a very beautiful bookmark. I never ever want to use it, actually, genuine thing. I was super creative back then. It was made, I think, during 2022 or 23. It's a beautiful one. Yeah, can you see this? How good is this one? Okay, so it was kept here. So yeah, this is Sally Rooney, and I want to read Sally Rooney. There is something in my mind that tells me, like, see, I do not have the fear of missing out that much, but I feel like, oh, if it would have been amazing if I have read this one. That's what I feel. I don't feel like, oh my god, everybody's reading, that's why I have to read. No, I feel like my library would have a taste of my own. Like, you will feel that, yeah, it is somebody's. Like, my books would have the Nilanjana quality in them. Not Nilanjana quality, like, they will just have that thing, right? That, like, this somebody has read this book and all that. Okay, next comes, as I was talking about, I mean, I just hinted about this book while talking about this book. So our next book is Save Me by Mona Caston. So if you know me at all, you should know that I am a very big Maxton Hall girly. I love Maxton Hall so much. I mean, I either like dystopia or I live in rom-coms. There is nothing in between. I mean, either complete chaos or complete fairy tale. Utopia and dystopia. There's nothing in between, bro. I am just like, no, extremist. Not that way, not that way. Sorry. So this book, as you know, this is from Penguin, yeah, and this is actually a German book translated by Mona herself, I guess. Let me check. I think Mona herself translated it. Mona should translate. Eh? No? Oh, no. No, Mona didn't translate it. It is translated by Rachel Word. Yeah, Rachel Word. Okay, I am trying to put my faith in that translator. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I have seen the series and I love the season one absolutely. I mean, I can make one day. I can make a appreciation for Maxton Hall season one at least. Season two is absolutely beautiful. Love it totally. I can make an appreciation for that one as well. But about season three, I do not know. It hasn't been what should I say, released yet, and I do not know what's gonna happen. I just hope that it goes in a very good way, and it should go in a very Maxton Hall way, because Maxton Hall is a series which I love, and I'm not gonna say another word regarding the series because I should make a different video on that one. So this is Save Me. This is actually, so basically Maxton Hall has, the series has three seasons. I guess they're gonna make three seasons out of it. Two are already made. So there are three books actually: Save Me, Save You, and Save Us, I think. Yeah. So two of them are already translated in English. Third one, I think three of them are already translated in English. I got this one from this year's Kolkata Book Fair. I told you the story, how interesting it was, coming out of Penguin without a classic but a very contemporary rom-com. Interesting. But I love the cover. Like it's gorgeous. It screams gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. Yeah. Uh, so this is the first book, and I want to read this one. Like I sometimes feel like I should reread Red, White, and Royal Blue. At this point, I don't know, man. And there is another bookmark. That is the penguin one. Anyway, let's move forward. Oh, what is this page? Oh, there is some beautiful petals. Let me show you how pretty is. I don't know to which rose these petals belong. Whatever. These are beautiful. I just. Um, oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, I just kept those petals over here. Next I have Jhumpa Lahiri's Interpreter of Melodies, and I think there are this is the short story collection, right? Yeah. Wait a sec. Ha. Yes, I actually know one short story from here, and I want to read The Treatment of Bibi Haldar. This is another short story over here, because I have heard things about it, and it is super interesting actually, and I want to read this one. Should I read it now? No. Let's not behave like a lunatic, Nilanjana. Anyway, I don't even edit the videos. What the heck, man? So this is Jumpalari's Interpreter of Melodies. You know the story if you have read my previous videos. How I got this one. This is a second copy. Absolutely gorgeous. Though there are some a bit of uh, tiny holes over there. Like, can you see this? Like, let me show you. Why am I even doing it? But yeah, fun, isn't it? Can you see this? Yeah. Oh. But that is not gonna affect me because I have a Norton edition of Mall Flanders, which is more uh, should I say more tattered, a little, yeah, not damaged actually, whatever. Then I have this book which I also want to read. I want to read Indian books, right? I mean books by Indian authors. Jhumpa Lahiri is a semi-Indian author actually. That's what I think. I have shown some Indian writers' books, but this book is something I want to read, like Vivek Shanbag, Gachar Gochar. And there are other books that I want to buy from, like Anita Desai, then, yeah, Rosarita is by Anita Desai, right? Let me check. Oh my god. Am I can be wrong, but I do not want to be wrong in this regard. Is it by Anita? Hmm. Yeah. No. No. Yes. No. Let me check. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm right, Anita Desai. So I want to buy that one. I want to buy one Vikram set. I want to buy, of course, Mother Mary Comes to Me by Arundhati Roy. Mother. Anyway, I have read God of Small Things. I haven't uploaded the review, I guess. Okay, maybe one day I will review it. I will reread it and review it because I have read it back in 2024. Yeah. So I want to read that one. I want to, I mean, I want to buy those and read those, of course. There is also The Loneliness of Sunny, and I am forgetting the name, the Kiran Desai's book, which was shortlisted for the Booker. I told you Banu Mustak's Heart Lamp, and then there are also other books like by some Dalit writings that I want to read. I want to read multiple things from Indian writers. But let's see. So Vivek Shanbag's Gachar Gochar, you know I got it as my birthday gift. You should watch my videos if you do not know. So yeah, this is Vivek Shanbag if you want to see the writer. So he writes in Kannada. Okay. He has published 5 short story collection, 3 novels, 2 plays, and edited 2 anthologies, one of which is in English. I think it is Gachar Gochar is translated by him. Let me check. I am reading so many. No, it is translated by Srinath Perur, Perar, and it is Harper Perennial who are publishing this one. Interesting. No, see, like while looking at my facial expression, do not say, do not judge me that I hate translators. No, I mean sometimes the authors they do translate, like Jhumpa Lahiri. That's why I expect sometimes. That's what. That's okay. I mean I do not have anything against the authors who doesn't translate. or against the translators who translate. Who translate. And this one, Russian short story. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the another bookmark I have favorite. So yeah, that's why I told you, if I plan to make a bookmark, collection video, it will take a lot. It will take a long time for me to collect the bookmarks out of the books. So maybe I'm not gonna make. Then this is, yeah, this is great Russian short stories. Dostoevsky, Pushkin, Chekhov, Tolstoy, and this is in my TBR. I'm gonna read. Maybe I will read one story at a time. That can happen. I think that's a very good thing I should do. Then this is a book which I want to read because I want to read Sharanjit Chakraborty, and I have finally bought a book and I haven't read. That is sad. Let's read it. I don't know. See, you are going to get. I mean, it is not for your sake, of course. It is for my sake. Hey, what is this? Wait, wait. Hmm. Hi, Ayo. It's a very beautiful thing. I think I have read this somewhere. I do not know. Let me read it to you. I am not going to tell you the story the way it happened. I am going to tell you the way I remember it. So there are so many things, so many books. Patajarar Moshime I want to buy by Shoranjit. Anyway, and that's why I didn't listen to the Mirchi version of that one. Mirchi version means the audiobook kind of a thing that Mirchi Bangla or maybe Gopomire Thek published. I mean released. I do not know. Something is over there in YouTube, but I didn't listen to it just because I want to read the book, just because of that. And so safety pin, like look at the cover, it's so good. So this screams socio political and romance. I love that. That's my genre. No, not that. But yeah, I like it. I like it. So yeah, this is it. And there is another book, last but not the least, that is Adarsho Hindu Hotel by Vibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay. I still have the book receipt. It costed me 110 rupees. It is a very good buy, I must say. Chaudhuri publication. What is this, huh? Chaudhuri publication. Oh, it's from Gitanjali. Hmm. Right. Bhavan Dattali install number. Okay, so I want to read this one as well. So yeah, as I was saying, so you are going to get at least one Bengali book review from my end because I'm planning to read, and Shishar Kobita, of course, I will read. It will take a bit of time. There are kobitas in between. Kobita means poems for the non Bengali viewers, and but it's good. Let's see what is there. I do not have any idea about what is there. I think I know that there is a love triangle kind of thing, but let's see. Other than that, I am also planning to read another English book. Of course, as I mentioned, I want to read one English and one Bengali simultaneously because that's necessity. That's the necessity of my life. I enjoy reading, but reading is also something very deeply connected with my dreams. Anyway, that's it. That's a lot of talking. Bye bye, bye bye. I will come soon, or maybe I will come late. Bye bye. Let's see.